Go walk.
Let the old people go first.
You get behind me, man. I'm starting the show.
Go on in there. Well, they got food, but you just don't get food like that when you're doing your job. Are they too comfortable? Something's not right there to me. When you get food like that.
Break it down for me. Were you a flyer going down, or were you like a R?
Yeah, I was on the right side of the line.
Oh, right side. Okay.
Yeah.
So now
I went fast enough to put all the cornerbacks. He ran all the way out of bounds. They jumped on that joker while he was out of bounds, mugging him on our sideline. Got up, ran out of bounds, got back in, and then the other joker came over and blindsided. And we all seen it, right? Nothing we can do. He come back to the huddle. Who my backup is?
He wants to sell himself.
But we're live right here at Potawatomi Casino and Hotel. There are our new sponsors. We'll be doing our show here for the rest of the year. Big shout out to Torzala Brewing.
Refreshing after a win or after a loss?
Look at you. Say it again.
Your mom's telling you one thing.
Only know 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Elite 36 podcast. Gary, where we at, by the way?
We're at Torzala's, man.
Y'all move so much.
Yeah, we're at Torzala's. So here's how I feel like Torzala's when we come back here, because you know we also do our show down at Potawatomi. But Torzala's feel like camp. You're getting ready for the season. We come here, we hone our skills, and then when game time comes, we move somewhere else. But this is where it all comes together. This is the basics. This is the ground. This is the fundamentals right here at Torzala's. And folks need to know that Brew 42 right now, woo! Speechless. I got nothing to say about it. You need to just come try it.
I see those.
Just speechless. Right, before, because I need to go ahead. I need to get into this right away.
No, I want to stay at Torzala first.
Oh, you want to stay there?
So
go ahead.
Tell me again, it feels like this training camp?
Not training camp. Training camp is not what it used to be.
Okay, well, just say what you said. I'm just trying to...
Fundamentals.
So, this feels like training.
Yeah.
And Pato feels like...
That's game day.
Okay. We can agree to disagree.
That's okay.
To me, Torzala is home. Pato is away.
Okay.
We was here first.
See that? Yeah.
We know they family.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know Potawatomi. I know Louis having a cup of churn. I ain't met him yet. No Jack, Jake, the girls. Well, Trisha and Renee, I know all that. So, two things can be true. So, it's good to be home.
That's a good way, yeah.
Yeah.
Good to be home.
Yeah, and
visiting back home. You come back.
Mission to Mars is right up the street, too.
Yeah, right around the corner.
Hey, now, there's a few things that happened that hurt me. But I want to go to Aaron Rodgers first. Because I tried to tell you about 26
let me just say this, Leroy. Let me just say this right here. Nobody is listening to our podcast right now to hear you talk about Aaron Rodgers. The big news right now is Jaire. I'm just trying to give you...
That's not big news.
Yeah, it is.
No, it ain't.
Nobody listen to our podcast about Aaron Rodgers. Folks want to hear you talk about your nephew right now. I'm trying to give you
So you speaking for folks.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
I'm just telling you what folks want to hear. Nobody want to hear you talk about Aaron Rodgers and being married, not being married. Is he?
Well, you must be you bringing it up.
Folks want to hear you talk about Jaire Alexander, man.
Well, I tell you what we'll do.
I mean, if you want to save it, then we go ahead and save it.
No, I tell you what we'll do.
People ain't tuning in. People want to know what you got to say about your nephew.
You don't know what people tuning in for.
Going to Baltimore with Lamar Jackson. And Lamar said, go get him. Right now. Do you think Jordan Love had that kind of juice?
Is this the Jaire topic? Because I wanted to do the whole thing about Jaire.
Yeah.
You talk about Jaire, I'm gonna talk about Aaron Rodgers.
Well, no, like, we
So
can't.
let's talk about Jaire. Go ahead and finish about Jaire.
We gotta do both. People want to hear you talk about Jaire. I ain't all pro. I ain't Hall of Famer.
What that got
I
to
ain't
do
in
with
the
it?
Pro Bowl. You the expert, cornerback, safety, all
that got to do with it?
That's in your wheelhouse. That's
Wait.
right where you supposed to be.
You think people have a podcast based on their accolades? You know how many podcasts out there?
not exactly. But
Oh.
in this
You can
case,
say what you want to say.
in this case,
Just talk about Jaire,
in this
man.
case, you work it to what you got. Not everybody have a guy like you.
I speak for
in this
myself.
case. In
I
this
don't
case.
tell them what
so
folks want to
want to hear you talk about Jaire and not about Aaron Rodgers.
I'll talk about it at the end of the show. Then.
Ain't nobody talking about Aaron
Right now,
Rodgers,
I want to
man.
know because I told you that he was going to Pittsburgh 17 months ago. But stay on Jaire since it's hot top of mind, you and the folks. Go ahead.
Folks
Set
want
it
to hear
up.
you talk about
Well, set it
Jaire
up.
Alexander
Set it up and ask
going to
me a question.
Baltimore with his contract. Why the Packers
Ask
can't-
me a question.
I'm getting ready right now.
okay.
Why the Packers?
I apologize.
Why the Packers couldn't get that contract done?
Oh, this is a series of questions?
Yeah, it could be. Could be.
Trying to get my whiskey.
And I need for you
my
to
whiskey cookie out of
and
here.
I need for you before you answer the question.
Oh,
I need
What?
for you to make that original statement.
what a reason statement.
Because you're on the board and everything. You need to
Don't
make
mean
the
that.
statement that you ain't got no inside
No, a
information.
disclaimer.
Yeah, thank
Put the
you.
disclaimer
Give me a
out.
disclaimer before
Disclaimer is I'm on the Packer board of
Right.
directors,
you give me a disclaimer.
and I don't know nothing more than you know.
Okay, there it is. There's disclaimer. But
Yeah, for me, it's baked in the cake. I'm only one way. I'm not going to change. I mean,
but
what's your first question?
I already you hear what you said?
No, because you filibustering.
Why the Packers couldn't get that contract done?
Well, they tried for a long time, but they offered him probably something less than what he got. So he chose to, they amicably chose to go in a different direction.
And I like when you start using big words like that.
Well, that's not
Can
really
you-
a big word.
Yeah, can you spell it?
Yeah, that's pretty
No,
big,
it's
though.
amicably.
Yeah, that's what
Amicably.
it-
Florida State's finest, cuz. Sometimes you don't, if people say, did you graduate? No, I just left. Same thing. I mean,
I think we all just kind of left.
no, you can
No.
leave with a degree.
Yeah, very few, but yeah.
you got like 19
You can
degrees.
go back and get it, but that's what most guys do.
Yeah,
All
you can't do
depends.
that.
Y'all depends.
So that was the first
But anyway,
question.
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. I'm
They
sorry.
offered him more, and he bet on himself. Now he really betting on himself this
Oh, my
time.
God.
So what's your next question?
How is this different than Aaron Jones?
Now that's a good question. Both hurt me to my core. Cause not only are they my favorites, but I consider them, as you stated, as nephews. I still got quite a few of them still on the team, but the one with how it's different is when Aaron Jones left, which was quick. Josh Jacobs was coming through the door before I had a chance to react. They had him signed up. With my nephew leaving, nobody came through the door unless you want to say it's a soft landing, that Hobbs was the guy who was going to be coming through the door. But he's more of a slot guy. So that's the difference. It seems like the plan was offer Aaron Jones a contract. It couldn't come up, so they had to let him walk. And Josh Jacobs wants that smoke. He's top 5 running back in the league, running, catching, everything. And he's still around for a few more years. And he's younger. So that's the difference.
Speaking of being younger, they got younger.
Well, I'd like to think
The Packers.
that they're not done adding the grown men, the one-year deals to the guys yet. But yeah, it may be a possibility because I think when the media asked Matt LaFleur and Gutekunst to a degree
Yeah.
about being the youngest team, they kind of dismiss it. Well,
Yeah.
you know. So They probably think it's overblown how young they are.
Yeah.
But when you play a veteran team like Philly, and if a guy who's already injured, that's hurt, that's young, the guy that's coming in is young and inexperienced, you say, well, they got us dead to right. Mm-hmm. But the good thing about it, though, and that I like about Gutekunst, Matt LaFleur, they're okay with people disagreeing with them because at the end of the day, they got to get them ready. You know how when we was in Muskego, when my, air quotes, my cornerback, Brock, I know Gary said he ain't gonna never live this down, is making a mistake because I asked him to do something. This guy, who's the head coach, stopped practice yelling at my player. I'm like,
practice?
What is wrong with you, man? Don't do that. You wait till we get home and talk to it. It's his son. And I told Brock, don't say nothing because your daddy wrong right now. I'll give you the right stuff. So it made him laugh. So we went and talked about Gary behind his back. But we were all on the same page, am I right or wrong? The team we had, your team, and Muskego, we were all on the same page.
Yeah, I was trying to get you to...
The same page. And that's why we won.
Yeah, so...
It's hard to get young guys on the same page.
There it is. Come on back. Circle back. Yeah.
It is hard. Like,
yeah, circle back.
It's hard to... Because you understand that for some guys, this is their first time in Wisconsin. It's the first time on their own. They don't have a roommate or a parent living with them. I put living with girls to the side because I'm assuming they stayed with a couple of girls because of Florida State. I had to tell my wife, this just comedy, honey. I never had a girlfriend at Florida State.
You did or you didn't?
I did not have. I didn't give titles, so that'll give you some daylight. But so Matt LaFleur and the coaching staff, Garrett, and they got some new coaches.
Yes,
they got to coach hard this year.
They got one new coach this year.
We covered the schedule.
Yeah, we know what that is.
Yeah. So
well, then let me get to this then with Jaire. When you first heard about it, when it broke, what you say to yourself? What was your first reaction?
When what, bro? Did he actually went to?
Yeah. Now he's in Baltimore. You know he's there. What was your first reaction?
We got to play him, and I hope he don't get no pick. First thing in mind. So we got to play Aaron Rodgers, and you got to play Jaire. That's the first thing popped in my head. I'm just being honest.
No, that's what I'm saying. First thing popped in your head.
But they are loaded in the second.
Man, are they loaded?
Yes. And they have my other nephew.
They are loaded back there.
Took him in the first round, the safety from Georgia.
Yeah.
They are loaded. But again, just like when Brett went to Minnesota, I'm cheering for the green all day long. Business is business.
Right.
And that's just the way it goes. And I think there was some discrepancy about the $6 million, how it was going to get paid. But it just seemed like to me they went on something that attracted him. Mm-hmm. Not to say the Packers didn't, because I don't know the facts of that.
Right.
But they seemed like the $4 million was going to be the base.
Right.
And how you get to the $2 million.
Right.
Not based on how many games you play,
correct,
but what the percentage of plays you play.
Correct.
That seemed to be a little bit more attractive.
Yeah.
So, somebody in the building probably, to be fair, probably did not want him back.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing there's probably a lot of people in the building say, "Yeah, I'd love to have him back."
You've already had a disclaimer, right?
Yeah.
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 When I first heard about it,
I
said, cool, AFC.
Yeah.
Damn, we got to play them.
Yeah.
One time.
Yeah.
And it was much like what you said with Rodgers, too. Damn, we got to play him one time. But you don't have, because the dude, he can play if he's right. He can play for another 7 years easily.
Yeah.
But you don't have to see him. He's not in Minnesota.
Right.
He's not in Chicago.
Well,
he's not in Detroit right now at this point.
Well, I got a question for you.
Yes.
He wasn't traded there.
Right.
It just happened to be that way.
Right.
He was free.
Well, he's free to go anywhere he wanted to go.
He could have went to Minnesota.
And that's what
could have went to Chicago.
Right. That's what my first initial thought. Damn.
Rebels, right?
He in the AFC.
But he wanted to. I didn't talk to him. I'm putting another.
Is that not disclaimer?
Yeah, I didn't talk to him.
Okay. All right. Give it to me again.
He wants a fresh start too. In the AFC.
Yeah.
And I would think that Aaron probably. He was traded though.
Right.
Different.
He had a choice.
Probably wanted to get a fresh start in the AFC.
Yeah.
Too. So, two things can be true.
Yeah. And it's a 1-year deal, so he can move on next year if he wanted to, wherever he wants to go.
He's 28 years old.
Yeah.
And he light-skinned, so he'll always have a job.
That's a plus.
Light-skinned people keep jobs.
Yeah.
They wake you up to give you a job.
Yeah.
Our color man,
Right.
I will see y'all next year.
Right.
Can we get Aaron Rodgers now?
Yeah, I'm glad you let me get Jaire in. What you want to talk about,
You
Aaron
sure
Rodgers?
you're done with it?
What you want to talk about?
Because he's going to be a Packer Hall of Famer now.
Oh, by himself.
Yeah. So
He's
23.
going in like Brett Favre went in
I think Murphy went in
by himself. Murphy going in by himself.
Yeah.
This dude going in by himself. When it's all said and done.
We'll probably put George Kuntz with him.
All right, let's go. Come on, give me your Rodgers.
I want to know what his wife looked like. That's all I care about.
Let's Google that, Jeff.
Hey, man, maybe marriage to me means something different. And everybody ain't got to be like me. You don't. But when all these reports about his family not even knowing or not even invited, say you put that to the side.
That's weird.
Say you put all that to the side.
I won't put it past him, though. He's on that weird stuff.
What you talking about, Mario? What do you mean?
He didn't invite nobody to the wedding?
It's a lot of people wouldn't invite their families to weddings. So I'm going to give him some space
He's
on
in the
that.
middle of a rock and the ocean somewhere?
Yeah, some people's
so?
family get on your nerves, man. You don't want them to be there.
Well,
That's weird.
But my mom going to be there.
Well, yeah. Well, but you know,
I don't care about fathers now.
This whole thing is convoluted with him.
What's that word?
Yeah, convoluted.
Figure that one out, AI.
I can't even go. I don't even know where you go with this. Where you go with that? I mean, it's just so much stuff out there. Our good friend Dennis Crosby sitting up. Did you see the second thing Dennis said?
Come on, man. You know I like to see that.
Dennis said they don't. Well, the article, not Dennis,
It was
reported that they're not really married.
Was it? Okay.
He got a ring on.
But he just wearing a ring. They're not. So it's like something
Is that what
like
we're doing now?
like I don't. Yeah,
So I could have got away with Genesis by just telling her that I think we married.
I think we married. I don't
She
even
would have been
know.
okay with that?
Just put this on, Jeff. Just put this on real quick.
Yeah, I don't even
honey,
know.
just wear this ring. I got
I
it
don't
from
even know.
Claire's.
That whole thing.
For
You just
$14.
have to let Rodgers.
I don't know
His
what that
own
means.
lane.
He just
in his own lane.
right.
Nah.
You just gotta let Rodgers do Rodgers, man. You can't.
The first 15 questions should have been about that.
No, man. He just nothing there.
Oh, it's something there.
Nothing there.
He said he was married, though. He said it
But Leroy.
2 months ago.
You know that's public document. They can dig in.
Facts.
Mario, what was he? Was he vaccinated or was he
Immunized.
immunized? That too.
He says
immunized. What was he? Is he married or is he?
no.
Does he have a partner?
No.
I mean, you don't know with this dude. You don't know.
No.
It's either you're pregnant or you're not. I have 7 kids and 6 grandkids.
Well, either.
My wife been told me I'm a little bit pregnant. Honey, we pregnant.
Yeah, but either you had a shot or you don't have a shot. I mean, he does stuff like that.
So he like to
He just does stuff like that.
cross y'all up with.
Y'all, I don't even care.
No.
He's speaking in codes and
In tongues. And,
Oh, no, I care.
He.
Oh, I care.
I mean, he probably had the rare beetle there. I mean, from
The Amazon.
It probably was.
yes,
It flew from
it was
one hand.
only one.
Flew from one hand to the other. He was like,
and
maybe it
the
was
rare
it. That
beetle
was
made
it.
the ring.
But you missing something
The
about
ring
the rare.
is the beetle.
Look at you.
you know.
But
learning
you're
with y'all.
forgetting something. It's only a Beatle he can find.
Right. Yeah, he can only hear
Nobody
it.
else can't find
He
it.
can only hear it. He hears it. Nobody
Thank
else
you,
can hear
Lord,
it.
for Jordan Love.
He can only hear it.
It's only
That's
in
all
Australia.
I got to say about that.
But wait a minute, though. Wait a minute. Wait. I've seen my nephew, Jordan Love, with his wife out the country. I don't know, is it Italy? Somewhere rich people go there. I ain't going to never go.
Leroy, you know you've been over there.
Now, I do have a
You need to
new...
stop.
I am a travel agent now. I've been trained to be a travel agent.
Well, how many travel agents you got?
I'm training to be one.
How many travel agents do you have? I'm trying to lead
It's only
you.
one.
I'm trying to lead you into it.
I ain't ready yet.
How many travel
I ain't
agents?
ready
You
yet.
already told us one time, but you need to.
Now
lead.
I'm gonna bring y'all in as partners, man. Y'all wanna make some money.
No, you got to.
Cause you and him and Jennifer, man, they go to these places, Chaco Cancos. I don't know where
that's
that's
where
at.
I wanna go.
Yeah.
I wanna go with
Just
that.
You
tell
need
us-
to call me instead of Expedia.
Yeah.
You gonna get me there? The Cowboys?
Call me. Let me book it for you.
All right.
I can book it for
down.
you.
Yeah.
Save money.
You give us the guided tour and everything.
Yeah, I can do that. But so Dennis, it was report. I didn't read the last one. Dennis said
The last one
because I was
is
getting a
reported
haircut. That's very important.
that he may not be married,
So where's the gray area?
according to his family, but he's wearing a ring. They don't know.
No, he could be married. His family wasn't there.
Yeah.
That's
who knows?
possible.
I don't know.
But again, I'm a mama's boy. Okay. I mean, Mother's Day is the best holiday. You knew Father's Day was Sunday. Nobody knew.
Nobody
Guys texting each other, Happy Father's Day. Not your children. And care about them.
Go to the best restaurant. Let me get it.
Yeah, it's wide open.
We got one.
Father's Day, the
Right next to
restaurants were empty.
That's what Ply said.
Mother's Day, you can't get in. It's a
Can't
line
get in.
around the
Line
corner.
around the corner. 2 hours. Got a 2 hour wait.
Father's Day,
Come on in.
Come on in.
in.
How many you got? I got 15. Come on.
Come on in.
We're
Sit
gonna
up
throw
front?
in another chair for you.
Come on
Yes.
We're gonna have some.
So I think his mom should have been there.
Yeah.
in. If
just
he
thought-
got married.
I think he got married.
Okay.
Because why would you wear a ring, though?
Maybe in whale language. I don't know. Probably.
I believe he married and he just telling her, go in the darkness and come out when my career over.
So you saying he proposed in darkness?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he definitely did.
I'm not. See, I
No, he had like a strobe
But why
light.
we-
One of them lights come down and just me,
But
her.
Leroy,
And if he had...
why are we wasting all our brain cells on what this dude might be doing? Why are we doing that?
Because he did it. We're not doing
Why are we
anything.
wasting our brain cells on
You,
this?
you've seen like the big boom mic. We
Yeah,
used to
but-
watch them
yeah, but
old
why we
pornos
waste-
with the boom mic. And they got a guy holding the light. And the guy holding the light trying not to look. Okay, we're going to get married. Wait, we need a pastor. Man, I can get my friend and go get ordained online for $25. Matter of fact, Gilbert Brown married people. Gilbert Brown married people. Y'all didn't know that? You can get ordained for $25.
You know who else does it too now?
Who?
Willie Buchanan.
See?
Yeah, Willie Buchanan.
But Willie went well.
Willie Buchanan also
With the robe and everything.
he can do the when they throw you in the water, Leroy. What they call
Baptize.
That? Yeah, he can.
Baptize.
Willie Buchanan can baptize and all that.
I don't think I'm gonna do that one.
Throw you in the, did you get thrown in the water?
No, I got dunked. But I got baptized actually 3
Did
times.
you do it in the creek?
No.
You didn't do that.
Why would I do it where a bunch of bacteria is?
You didn't do it in the creek out there. With
No, they pull up the floor at the church.
Oh no, with the water. I did it out in the creek where the water moccasins at, man. We did.
Oh, he from Georgia.
Yeah, we did it in the water, man. In the
Georgia.
creek, man.
Good news, you
Yeah.
baptized. The bad news,
Yeah.
you got every disease
Yeah,
we know, but people
we
do
did
everything in this
We did it in
creek.
the creek, man. And
You
know
come
that-
out smell like an alligator.
And that was before bottled waters. They were making the bottled water. Now they call it spring water, but we was in the spring. They baptized us in the blue spring.
This explains a lot about Gary. 'Cause I always wondered, he's weird. This explains it.
Let me go and get to this team real quick because we just got out of camp with these guys. The kid that got from Kansas City, the receiver return guy,
Harbin.
I like him
I do have a question about Hartman.
a lot.
I have a question.
What's that?
Can you help me with this one too?
What?
Even America. We have whatever you want in our locker room, apparel. Whatever you want. It's up to you. You're in a safe space. Philip Epps used to wear the long socks.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Right.
Sure did.
Why would Hartman get the Larry Bird shorts for practice? Can somebody help me with that?
He had the Isaiah Thomas back in '85.
Yes.
All the way up high. Oh,
The
my
Dr.
goodness.
J's, man. I mean, I'm not going to say Magic because I'm a Laker fan.
He definitely was in there too.
But you can roll them up too now. You know that, right?
Don't matter. If you roll them up and make it worse, I'm going
That's
to
the
pull
worst.
you.
Yeah,
if
that's
you
the
roll them
worst.
up, I'm going to pull you to the
Yeah.
side and say, I need to talk to you,
You know
dog.
you can roll them up.
Roll that
to roll
yeah.
them up.
Yeah. Roll up shorts.
But people do stuff to make you look faster because he did look faster
He
when
looked
Jordan
real
hit it on
fast.
that long
Oh,
bomb.
man, he looked good.
Because you know when
Right.
We'll
Yeah.
talk about Jordan Love the next show.
Yeah.
But Jordan Love, to me, had the best arm talent I've seen in a long time.
Throwing well.
Aaron Rodgers may go down as the most accurate quarterback.
Nice.
Him and Steve Young, accuracy. But arm talent, oh boy. Whew. But he throws his long pass, and shout out to Duke with the Packers social media. He's a camera guy. That pass he threw to Hartman stayed in the air for 57 days.
It was way up there.
And Jordan threw that thing with all the. I hope he had kids already, because I said he done pulled something. And he ran under. The first thing I said in my head,
Money.
well, Jaire's gone. Who going to defend that?
Yeah,
Because everybody going to be
money.
throwing them passes.
Yeah, he money.
So he going to be your deep threat guy.
Yeah, he is. Well, yeah, if he made the team.
He's a return guy.
Yeah, and they don't have one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The receiver's going to be very competitive.
That's going to be a very competitive room.
Quickly. And I would say,
You're right.
my
Very
other
competitive.
nephew, I think he'll be back a lot sooner.
Watson.
I think he'll be back a lot
Christian-
sooner.
yeah,
but we got
Watson.
time to wait on him.
Yeah.
He looked good. When
But
you
you're
see
right.
him out there doing stuff,
Receivers-
you feel good about it.
Receivers going to be competitive. Yeah, I do feel good about that.
Good,
Jumping to the
good.
O-line, Leroy.
Yeah.
O-line going to be competitive.
Yes. Probably most competitive ever. Because I don't know if it's
What are you going to do with What are you going to do with Jordan Morgan?
I know. Yeah.
Then they got Monk.
Wait, do they have a new offensive line coach? No.
No, same guy. Only
That'll
guy,
help.
D-line is the new
D-line's the new guy.
Yeah,
That'll help if you got the same coach. He
Yeah.
kind of knows.
yeah.
Tight end, you got to get Musgrave back to where he is. Tucker's a clear number one.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
But I want to see some two tight ends.
I would too.
Yeah, Jeff
But-
Thomason and Chewy together was great.
But I think what you're going to see
tight ends.
Leroy staying with that little tight end receiver group,
Yep.
Savion Williams is going to be that's your gadget guy.
Play everything but quarterback. I don't want to see no Wildcat. I want 10 throwing that ball, man.
That's your guy. Meaning that he can play some tight end too. That dude that big. So I think they can do something with him.
You're right about that.
Get you some matchups, Matt LaFleur. Running back, loaded.
Running back.
Loaded.
Brooks. Light Brooks.
Brooks last year, real good.
Big dude, too.
Right.
But your guy Lloyd, though.
Marshawn Lloyd didn't play last year.
Lloyd said he ready to go.
Was he
man.
what? Was he a second, third round pick? He's pretty high. Fourth round pick. He's pretty high.
Second
That room gonna be competitive.
Yes. Number 8's the guy, though.
Well, we're outside of that.
Yeah, put him to the side.
Yeah, put him to the side. I'm talking about you got like 3, 4 other guys
Eight
that
want
trying
that
to make
smoke.
They're trying to make the team.
Yes, you're right, Gary. Special teams wise, it's gonna be very good.
It's gonna be very good.
The one guy who's gonna be happy is Versace. He's gonna be like, "Thank you."
Yeah, because he'll get all
He's gonna get all those guys.
Yeah.
Look, now, before we go to defense, number 10. What you need to see?
That's a good question. Healthy. Just be healthy.
Yeah.
If he's healthy, then you can do everything you need to do with him. Because he's more athletic than most people think.
Yes.
So we can get them boots.
Yeah.
We can get them sprint outs.
Yes.
Give him a little bit more drop. I mean, he can do more stuff.
Yeah.
Then last year, it was more drop back because his groin, knee, all that, hamstrings, all that all messed up.
Hamstring.
Yeah, all that all messed up.
Well, with Tom
Healthy.
Clements retiring, he has a new quarterbacks coach.
Yeah.
And you got the office coordinator, and you got the head coach. That's
Right.
a lot of cooks in the kitchen.
Well, yeah, it always is.
So I would like
Well, who was your quarterback coach with Brett Favre? Who was that? Did he have a
Mariucci.
Yeah,
was
Mooch.
yeah, Mariucci. That
Then was Andy Reid ever the quarterback coach too? Or no?
Andy Reid did it all.
Yeah.
He was a tight ends coach. He
Yeah.
was a
And what was
office
Gruden?
coordinator.
Was Gruden quarterback?
Gruden
coach?
was everything.
Yeah.
Gruden was a
Swiss
switch
Army
on.
knife.
That's who should coach the team for the Olympics,
Who Gruden?
for flag football. John Gruden's your guy. Let
Flag
Gruden
football.
coach those guys. Now I bet you they get gold, 100%.
They gonna get
I want to see real quick. What I want to see with Love, I want to see him take over. I want him to run more 2-minute.
Yeah.
Hurry up,
Yeah.
line him up,
Yeah.
pick his best plays and go. You can do it in training camp. You can do it
Yeah.
whenever. The
Right.
coaches got to let it off. In the third year, normally, because in Rodgers' third year, they won the Super Bowl.
Right.
So you would think the third year, most of the quarterback, you see their growth. And now you work on legacy.
Right.
And I had my best years when I was married. And shout out to him, he's getting married.
There you go.
Did you get an invite?
No, he ain't get.
Neither did I, so it's
worry
good.
about it.
We'll just watch
We'll
the
send
clip.
him something anyway.
We'll watch the clip.
We just show
but
up.
Jordan, if you want to invite us,
Yeah, we'll come.
we'll pay for our own food.
Yeah, we'll come.
And
you don't need it. Well, I'm on.
you can take Gary's phone, but you can't take my phone.
No,
But I
I'm
know
on.
better. I won't take no pictures.
Yeah, but
but-
I'm gonna need a plate to go though.
I don't want no
I don't know
food.
if you
I just want to be
agree to
there.
No food. I
Cause
I just
I'm
wanna
gonna
be
need a
there.
plate.
What's wrong with
I don't
that?
need. Give me some plate to go.
Yeah. I mean,
Give me a little
food
piece of
and
aluminum
everything.
foil. I need a
Yeah.
piece of aluminum foil wrap it
Nah.
up. You
Got a
know.
little Reynolds wrap right
Yeah,
here.
because you know you're gonna have
Wrap
some
it
good
up.
food there.
I don't use
You
that.
like seafood,
I
don't
put a
you?
plate on top of it because I'm going to eat it in the car.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want
I
mine
don't
to
use
spill
aluminum
all
foil.
out. Yeah,
Aluminum foil, you're going to put in your refrigerator. You're going to
Refrigerator.
forget it's in there.
refrigerator.
So, 10, we'll pay our own expenses.
Yeah, we'll come.
Don't even feed us.
No,
We just
feed
wanna-
me. No.
You can feed Gary.
Feed me.
But,
Yeah.
Jennifer, do you want to eat when we go to the wedding? She wants to eat too. That means my wife going to want to eat.
Yeah.
But you need to feed us.
Well,
But we'll pay our way.
if the girls come, if the wives come, then we got to have some Moscato. So tell them to put some.
Oh, yeah.
None less than elk.
Tell them to put some
Some
Moscato
sea
out
bass.
there.
If you let us come, I'll
put some
provide
Moscato.
all the elite vodka.
Look, come on now.
All right,
And
that's a deal,
I'll do a whole, I'll give them
Well,
like 5 or 6 cases.
I would say if you let us come, we provide all the Brew 42, but I got to talk to Trish.
well,
We probably make that happen.
we can do a couple
Make
cases.
that happen.
At least for the wedding party.
This
I think
guy,
she'll be okay with that.
we'll make
At
it
least for the
happen.
wedding
think we
party.
can
This guy.
Okay, defense real
Defense,
quick. Let's go to
yeah.
linebackers first because
Come
it's on
on.
my mind. 56 and 7.
56.
Just stay
7.
healthy.
That's it. That's like 10.
Just
That's
stay
the
healthy.
quarterback.
But when we say stay healthy, you're talking about a linebacker that go up against 300-pound lineman. It may be,
You don't get nicked up.
yeah.
You can get banged up.
Yeah, you don't get nicked
Now,
up.
where do you play Simmons? A linebacker, outside linebacker?
We'll figure it out.
He's an enigma.
Yeah, he
What do you?
figured out.
Just
This
throw
guy
it
was
in.
a high
throw him
pick,
in there.
and this is his third team.
Yeah.
I think they probably started him out in space outside linebacker.
Wide side if you can. But Leroy, he should be able to run, hit, and cover.
That's it. Stay out.
Don't make it complicated.
Yeah,
Quay Walker, run, hit, and cover.
that's it.
Some of the dudes you
Yeah.
just don't make it complicated.
Yeah, that's what we told Wayne Simmons.
Yeah. Run, hit, and cover,
Brent
man.
Jones keep running up that scene. I need you on him,
Need
man.
you- that's all we need for you to do, bro. Don't worry about nothing else, man.
Rolly, I got you.
I got
I
you.
didn't see Brent Jones no more.
Not now time.
Shout out to Brent Jones though. Great,
almost
great
killed,
tight end.
almost killed Brett Jones.
I say, hey, Jay Novacek, man, for some reason,
Yeah.
he keep getting behind me because I'm a
Almost
little nose.
killed-
I'm trying to
almost-
start Emmett.
Almost killed him.
Jay Novacek was the man, man.
Almost killed him.
So linebackers, they're gonna be good.
Yeah.
Defensive line, we just rushing forward.
Let's go. Let's go, Van Ness.
So you gonna 52's a starter.
Yeah, Van Ness. Let's go.
97 starter.
Van Ness. Let's go.
Uh,
Yeah. Let's
95?
go, Van Ness. Yeah, let's go. You got Brooksy. I mean, they got a nice rotation.
Yeah,
You got
Carl
Wyatt.
Brooks is my guy.
You got
man.
Wyatt, first round pick.
Yeah,
They got a nice rotation.
Yeah, Van Ness. This is
That's it.
It's
Yeah.
he's so strong.
Yeah, he's strong. You know that word you say in front of
you
that,
can't
don't
say
you?
it. But,
You can't say it.
well, you can say it, but you
Yeah, you don't want to say
only
it.
people in Georgia and Florida gonna know what we're talking about.
Right. You know
Everybody
that
else gonna
word.
think it's a Pornhub spot.
Right.
But forget
Right.
about that.
Know that word we used to say about
Yeah.
them dudes. They ain't left
Yeah,
their
man.
weight.
No weight. They were born with teeth.
Just no
Came out of their mom
Yeah.
talking and everything. Just some
Yeah.
guys are like that. They
Yeah.
just strong. Like
Yeah, it's strong.
Secondary.
You know who else like that?
Who?
Hershey Walker.
Oh my God.
Left damn weight.
Herschel Walker's neck was this big.
Left damn weight, Leroy.
Yeah. It could be third and
Nail
13.
weight.
Buck Ballou would
Yeah.
just pitch it to him.
That damn weight.
And Herschel go for 80.
Leroy, who's like that? They played for Florida
I'm
State.
serious.
Running back.
Sammy Smith.
Sammy Smith.
Sammy Smith is not human. They need to
That's
donate
another
his body
one.
to the
That's another one.
Smithsonian.
That damn weight.
I mean, the guy had no
Walked in the
fat
door.
on him.
Walked in the door that
no
big.
fat. He had a 15 pack.
Walked in the door that
And
big.
run right
Sammy
through people. They
Smith,
got
yeah.
8 men, 9 men in the
Yeah.
box, run right through them.
Yeah.
Dang.
Sammy Smith was the man. Secondary. So you got 24 is going to start.
Yeah. Valentine.
25 is going to start. Hobbs
Yeah.
is your slot guy.
Yeah. I think that's how they want to run it.
Now,
But then when you get to safety, they got a lot of things they can do with that.
It's a safety.
Yeah, they got like
Well,
4, 5 of them.
33 and 29
Evan
are your
Williams.
starters.
Yeah.
Evan Williams.
Xavier.
He's going. They're good.
Yeah. But then you
The
got
depth.
Bullard. Then you got Bullard in there somewhere.
They got to play bullets on.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
Hobbs going to play the slot.
Yeah, right.
You know, to be honest with you, he
It's
can
gonna be
also
by
play.
matchup,
He can
too.
play 2 slots.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Matchup.
When you go dime.
Yeah.
Because when you play Philly, they're going to have 3 wide receivers.
All day.
Or with a tight end that can cover.
Right.
So, but that's what training camp's for.
Yeah.
So I would advise these guys, in closing, I advise these guys for the next 6 weeks, Gary always said this, make sure you're in tip-top shape.
You got to be in
That's
shape
number
right
one.
now. Right now.
Make sure you know the plan.
Yeah.
And me, spend time with your family.
Yeah, because this is it.
Because once you come back in July, you miss recitals, you miss sometimes birthdays. Sometimes you can almost miss the birth of your child.
Yeah. Depends on when she going to have it.
So spend time. I had,
Well, Bella's a good hospital. She
2
can have it in Green Bay if you need to.
well, my wife wasn't having a baby in Green Bay.
I was
She
just
went
saying,
home,
you can't.
and I remember I was on my way back. So I think she had a baby on a Friday or Saturday
Which one?
morning.
Which baby was this?
This is L'Oreal.
Okay.
And Coach didn't even congratulate me now. When you coming back? I said, Coach, I just had a baby. I just cut the umbilical cord. When you coming back? But congratulations. No private jet. I don't want that.
No.
Get on a jet. Come on back. So, Coach, that's why I love Mike Holmgren. That's why he should be a Hall of Famer. He was a therapist. He came up, he said, no more babies in the season.
Y'all figure that out.
Because one year was
Figure that
October,
out.
the next year I
figure
had
that
one in
out.
November.
Get that timing.
So I said, well, wait a minute.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Because I would always get on his nerves, obviously. In a good way. I raised my hand.
You get on a lot of people's nerves, just so you know.
It's baked in the cake.
Yeah,
If you like me, you like
The
me.
whole package.
Yeah.
I raised my hand for almost 8 minutes. That's a long time.
Yeah.
He's serious, though. Okay, Leroy. Out of everybody, I knew it was going to be you that would have. I said, Coach, if you're saying that, because I know you're talking about me because I left twice. 2 straight years. I had babies back to back. They're 11 months apart. I know you're talking about me. So I said, if you're telling me this and you want this to go true and you want it to be law, that would mean it's a lot of sex in the season and our legs going to be weak. He thought about it. You right. Have babies during the season. And we broke the huddle. If you want every baby to be in the off season, that means guys are gonna be weak, man. He said,
You believe
why would
that?
you even think? No, it's just a myth.
I know, but you believe a lot of people believe that. You
No
believe
one
that?
believes that.
Oh,
but it
yeah.
was just funny.
Oh, growing up, though.
Yeah, you are. That's what I'm saying.
Growing up, everybody said
don't be doing it. You need all your strength. I'm like,
don't be doing sex before the game.
Yeah, all that.
You ain't gonna be able to have no legs. Got no legs. Gonna be
Mike
weak.
Hungry as a genius.
Yeah, she gonna just suck it out all out.
That was so funny. That's how our team was back in the 90s. Because he said, how did you even think of that? I said, Coach, because I know he was talking about
That's
me.
why they lock everybody up the day before the game, because they don't want to.
But the facts of
looking right at you.
Yes,
Yeah.
but the facts of the matter is,
I mean, Leroy's laying it down.
family's first with him. If you had a baby that was due on a Monday night game for the championship game, he gonna want you to be home with your family. We got enough guys to win the game.
Right.
Family's first.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Because he would say your son could come to the locker room on Wednesday. I didn't have no sons.
Yeah.
So he said,
Bring
well,
the
no,
girls in
on
there.
Saturday, you can bring your family.
Bring the girls
And I
in
appreciate
there.
that.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to Coach Homer.
Right.
Okay, so we'll talk about NBA and all that next show.
Yeah, we'll get them.
What's the occasion? Why you going out tonight? You just being a good
Yeah, we just
husband?
thought we'd have a date night, right? Yeah, a little date night.
The day Wednesday. Date night's on Friday.
Well, for you it is.
It's not for everybody?
No, for you it is.
I got a question for you, though.
Yes, sir.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't answer my other one, officer, but I'm going to leave that one for when we leave.
Okay.
Do you sleep in socks?
No.
Jake, you sleep in socks?
No.
You sleep in
Can't
socks?
sleep inside.
No, I can't sleep inside.
I thought everybody sleep in socks.
No, man, you feel suffocating.
No, I sleep bucket naked, cuz.
Plus, you walking around, you putting all that in the bed.
Yeah, I ain't trying to do all that.
I always sleep in socks.
Yeah.
My feet
You
can't
walking
get
around the house
cold.
with socks?
Yes, Lord. With the
You
little.
just throw them socks
Mario.
right up in the bed with you?
I thought everybody sleep in socks. I didn't know y'all
He done
sleep in
changed
socks.
on me a little bit, but this dude here,
I have socks on every
we
night.
in Green Bay. This dude had a one-piece on walking down the hallway.
Oh, onesie?
A whole
That
one
wasn't
with,
me.
with the feet, with the whole feet covered.
It's a good idea,
The
though.
grip at the bottom.
With the grip at the bottom. I walk out my room at 1 o'clock in the morning. This fool walking down the hallway
It's a good idea.
at the soda machine with a whole one-piece on.
They said, I'm your boogeyman on the front.
Did it have the butt flap?
Yes, what
Oh,
you
hell
doing,
no.
man?
Hey,
What are
man.
you doing?
What you?
One
Where you
piece.
even get it back
Whole
then?
one piece.
I was warm.
This is like about 15, 20 years ago, though. But what are you
That's
doing,
the original
man?
one.
See,
We're
y'all-
at training camp. We're at training camp.
Y'all wake up cold. Ooh, I'm
This
cold.
dude, he got a whole arm full
I
of
don't need no cup.
sodas. He at the soda machine, whole arm with a one piece on. Look
All
at this
spray.
dude. This guy.
I was warm.
Oh,
If my feet get cold, I can't sleep.
I didn't know you rocked the onesie.
I think y'all may be the only 3 people in
Hold on.
America
Are you
sleep
still
in
wearing
socks.
onesies now or no?
No.
You don't graduate from that?
I have
put 'em away.
evolved.
Now they're called
So
pajamas.
just socks.
Pajamas?
No,
Just
I
socks.
wear clothes.
You wear long johns?
You
I
wear
wear
briefs?
shorts.
Shorts? Just
Brief.
regular.
I ain't wore briefs since 6th grade.
So just regular shorts?
Yeah, I
the
wear-
one with the hole in it in the middle or no?
No.
No.
That's for my granddad, the boxers with the stripes. Granddad don't even know his balls are out. They just on the floor. I'm like, shouldn't you like cover that up? And my grandma got, oh man!
What kind of shirt? You wear oversized shirt? What you
wanna-
got? What you got? Shirt
Yeah,
on?
well,
just in the
t-shirt.
shirt, t-shirt. Okay.
I just like I go playing a pickup basketball
Pick up game
game.
right now.
It ain't about me.
Yeah.
It's about my wife. I can wear what I want. Her, hey. I don't need no Hollywood, all that lingerie stuff. No.
You don't need no lingerie?
No, you can just wear one of my Packer shirts. That's a little too small for her. Because you know you don't wash it and it's shrunk.
Right. You want your package shirt?
look at me.
Dry.
Yeah.
Out of the dryer.
So,
All right, we got to get going. I ain't going to take my wife out to eat somewhere.
thank you for downloading the Leap 36 podcast. Mario is now going to tell you where you can find us.
You can find us on all podcast platforms. You can follow us on social media to stay up to date with the latest episodes that we have coming out weekly. Please be sure to like, subscribe, share, follow, all that good jazz.
Oh, you sound like Michael Jackson. I can't hear
League
you.
36 podcast.
Nah,
Mike's right here, man.
Okay, well, you sound like... One
he-
time you sound like Lou Rawls, and then you go, hey, take that
It's
back.
blasting. It's
that
blasting
was
over
Barry
here.
White.
Okay,
right
okay.
there. That was Barry White.
Well, thank you,
Mike's
Mario.
right here.
Yeah.
We'll
Thank
see
you,
y'all
Mario.
next week.
Next week.
Sounds good.
All right.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.